Alright, so here's where I talk about how to take off that bush bar, right? So there's going to be two of these brackets on that bush bar on your 80 series Land Cruiser. Here's the bolts that are holding them on. As you can see, they're pretty rusted, right? These are old vehicles. They're pretty heavy duty rusted. You're going to need a socket set. You are going to need, I used a screwdriver as well. Not really needed, but I liked it. You're going to need I like to use the deep sockets like I just showed you, and I use the short socket right here. So, unfortunately I didn't videotape it all, but here is, I used an impact gun, and I used PB Blaster. So I PB blast every single job I do. I PB blast the bolts the day before, and I PB blast them the day of as well, and I'll maybe even PB blast them more depending on the job. But that impact gun, it saved my life on this one. There was a couple of those bolts that, man, it took me 15 minutes even with the impact gun to get it off. So that's how it looks afterwards. Here's the other bracket that I was mentioning earlier, and you can just see the rust on that bracket. There's the bush guard, or also known as bush bar. So they look super cool, but it's one of the worst modifications you can do to your 80 series is put a bush bar like this on. You see them often on trucks, on older Land Cruisers. They look cool, but honestly what they're known as is a damage multiplier. And here's what it looked like with the bush bar on, and now without it. Again, I thought it looked pretty cool with it, but the thing is when you get into an accident or if a deer hits you on those, it's going to cause more damage. And that's why we call it a damage multiplier. So quick video, worst mod that you could possibly do to your 80 series by far is a bush guard, also known as a damage multiplier.